to Senator Steele-John.
Thanks very much, Chair, and thank you very much, everyone, for your opening statements. Can I first start off with Intrepidus law? You've shared with us in your opening statements that there are areas of this bill which, in your view, risk reversing the onus of proof, and if I got the details of what you said correctly, grant the government and the agency powers to take away rights before they have proven their case. Could you expand on those concerns for us?
Yeah, I'm concerned about in terms of debt raising and changing people's management style of their plan. And in fact, we see this happening today. We have cases that go through the tribunal where allegations have been made against a participant regarding their spending in a plan, and arbitrarily their management style gets stripped away from them to agency managed without the allegations actually being proven. And when it gets to the tribunal and we argue the case and actually allegations can't be substantiated, and our client obtains a concession or admission from the agency saying, yes, sorry, we were mistaken, yet for the past 12 months that participant has been living on an agency managed plan and hasn't been able to access their supports because their providers aren't registered providers and they live in a rural area and have accrued thousands and thousands of dollars of out-of-pocket expenses, and the agency doesn't reimburse that. So this is where I'm coming back to these sort of basic principles of let's get back to basics, that you're innocent until you're proven guilty, and let's make sure we have protections in place. It's all well and good for a government to question taxpayer money spent. That's fine. We can do that, but let's go through a process of review of that's fair and that gives a participant rights to defend themselves and to ask for further information and to clarify their position, and also that allows for a deep understanding that living with disability presents challenges to people that can impair understanding, rights and obligations, and that the agency at first instance provides as many opportunities as possible to capacity build people to understand things like, okay, well, this person might be struggling, let's maybe give some training around, what we can spend our plans on, et cetera, et cetera. But I'm talking about situations where allegations have been made and people are actually quite within their rights for the supports they've purchased and yet suffer this loss and damage for bad decisions. And there's no safety net or protection in place. And I feel like this bill takes it even further, very dangerously for people. And I'm concerned about this sort of flavour and smell that's similar to like robo-debt, where we can just make these arbitrary decisions about people and strip them of supports and entitlements. And these are very vulnerable people who don't have often the means to fight against government decisions that are very arbitrary like that. So I hold significant concerns around some of those debt-raising provisions in particular, and also being able to change management styles of the plan, et cetera. So, yeah, it's very concerning.
Okay, thank you. And just going to Dr. O'Donovan,